Happy Friday to you. So glad you were able to join me today. We're going to jump right in today and we're going to talk about market share. How is it that sometimes it seems like someone else is so much more successful at gaining their market share, securing their market share, holding their market share than someone else? And I'm going to tell you a little known secret today, and that is that there is no secret to being able to do it. Being able to do it is simply taking the action to do it. And I'm going to give you a very good example that happened this week. We held a class this week with about 100 people that came in attendance on how to secure a very profitable and easy niche market. We gave a seminar on exactly how to do it, and we gave out all the materials that were able to do it, and all the agents needed to do was tell us which areas they wanted to work in, and we were going to help them get all that information set up and going. And out of 100 people, we have had less than 20% that have even shown an interest in trying to implement that marketing plan. And so I have to tell you that even out of those that have secured an interest and get the materials to do it, even less are going to actually implement it. So that's the secret. The secret is simply that once you decide what your market needs to be, what your niche is, what it is that you specifically want to go after, simply doing it is all you really have to do. And the other small little secret I'll share with you is that some people will start, and let's say you're going to do in this case, we were going to be farming for very specific short sale opportunities for the agents. And let's say you decide to do it and you implement it, and maybe you do 2 mailings and you give up after 2 mailings. That's something else that can keep you from succeeding, is giving up after only doing a portion of what you really need to do, because people need to be touched between 5 and 7 times to really make a difference. And so I can tell you, some people were concerned, well, what if somebody else is doing the same area? Well, what's going to happen is if you only do it twice and somebody else comes along behind you, then they may pick up that client, because they may be actually hitting that client after you and getting that business that way. So it's just really important to find what it is you want to do and focus on it and really do it. Make sure that you're out there and you're doing it and you've committed yourself to do it, and that you're not just thinking about doing it or saying that you're doing it, or maybe you send out one postcard and you didn't have any success and so that's it. Now, I'm not saying you should throw endless amounts of money and postcards and other things like that at a specific marketing tactic, but you should have a defined plan for that so that you can be able to estimate what it is that you want to spend and know what your return on investment is, so that if it is a good avenue for you, you can continue it and replicate it and make it very easy as a stream of income for you, and get that going so that you can go off and make another little niche market. And if it's not a good niche for you, then you can cut it off. And so you need to be able to evaluate your marketing as well. So that's my little spiel for you this week on marketing and what you need to be doing. So as an action plan, what I highly encourage you to do is just to try and find that one little thing that you want to focus on, make a plan, make a budget, and see what you can do over the next week to start implementing that, because it's very easy and very simple. Now, I want to give you one little tip on USDA in case you didn't hear. USDA sent out a memo on Wednesday saying that they are anticipating that funds will be deplenished by the end of April. So I want you to be aware of that. There are a lot of lenders that are no longer going to be able to do loans at that point. I do still have a lender, an investor, that is going to be able to continue lending on USDA after that. As of right now, that's what they're letting us know. They only do USDA loans. They don't do anything else, and so that's why they're going to have the capabilities to do this. And as of right now, we are anticipating that they will do an emergency replenishment of the fund, but we just don't know when that's going to come. And so if you have anybody that is in the works for a USDA loan, you just need to be aware that these are the things that are going on, so that you're able to communicate with your client and really understand and make sure everything goes as you need it to. If you have any questions about that or how to implement your own specific marketing niche, please feel free to give me a call anytime. You know how to reach me, thelendinglady.com, or leanne@thelendinglady.com is my email. I hope you have a fabulous and prosperous weekend. Take care.